Mikey AI, 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 Mikey.
All right, check. Sorry, guys, I had a little bit of complications with my stream keys there, but I believe we're live. When you jump in and when you see this, hit me in the chat. Let me know what you got going on. We're gonna be jumping into some stuff. Jump in the chat and let me know how it's looking, how it's sounding. I'm trying to test this out right now. It looks pretty good. Let me know what questions you have, what you're working on, what's going on with AI in your world. And we're going to be jumping into some awesome stuff here.
Mikey AI, 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 Mikey AI, 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 Mikey AI, AI, Mikey AI, Mikey Mikey AI, 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 Mikey AI. Mikey AI, 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 Mikey
Hey, what's up, guys? We are going to be jumping into everything here momentarily. I'm just getting some stuff set up, making sure everybody has enough time to jump in here, and then we're going to get going. Let me know in the chats what you're working on. Let me know in the chats what you got going on, okay? I'll see you real quick.
Mikey AI, Mikey AI, Mikey Mikey AI, 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 Mikey AI.
Alrighty, we are gonna jump in real quick here. Let me know in the chats if everything's working okay, and if there's anything specific that you want me to cover today. I'm here to help you. Q&A. If you have questions about anything, I'm gonna go starting from the basics, then get into some super advanced, so that everybody watching can get covered and can get up to speed at the same amount, right? So first of all, we have N8N, right? N8N is a automation workflow manager. Most of you already know what this is, but the basics is really what you need to understand in order to move on into actually making money with it. So, real quickly here, the basics of how N8N works is some sort of trigger or starting point. This particular one would be a chat. Then from there, you could either do a schedule, usually, which is every day, something like that, and then from there it would be going and doing something, right? So initially you're going to use automation to either chat to it, do a voice is what a lot of people do with Telegram, is they'll speak to it, or they'll have it run automatically on a schedule depending on what you're doing, and then it's going to go through a couple iterations. Now, if you've never really done any super in-depth workflows yet, it does require coding. Unfortunately, it is a low code, not a no code. And mainly the coding that you're going to have to do, you'll do with AI, but you're going to have to make little snippets like this, which will help you do a lot of things. And what's really cool is you can just easily go over to AI and say, what does this do? And then just paste that in there. And then it will very quickly tell you this function, YouTube video URL validator, checks if the given string invalid is a valid URL. So it'll tell you exactly what the code is, and then you can easily reverse engineer how to do it. Because the only way to really learn how to do N8N properly is to vibe code, because no one has any of this memorized. So, what I highly recommend anyone that is starting out, you go to the N8N website and you go to templates. This is a constantly growing library. They're adding hundreds of workflow templates in here every single day. So you can easily go grab one. Of course, my website, Mikey.ai, you can get templates there that I have, and I give you access in the course. As you know, I'm just saying there's a million templates everywhere that you can get. And what's really cool is being able to grab them, copy it, put it into AI like this, simply pasting it, and then it will just tell you what the workflow does, how it operates, what it operates on. This is the N8N workflows, fully automated social media cloning and reposting machine. Step one, clone a viral TikTok. Step two, suggest a similar video idea. See, right? So it'll take you through there. And this is really the fastest way to get any automation going is find existing workflows that you want to try to use and then go and repurpose them. Okay. Now, inside of every N8N workflow is going to be different nodes that do different things. So if we take this one for example that I was just using, so you can go in here, you can either copy it or you can download it. And then when you're inside of N8N, you go into a new workflow and you could literally I'm hitting Command V, or you could go up here to paste and then just paste in the actual workflow template here. Okay. So now once you get into the templates, you'll very quickly understand how any of this works because it's going to tell you what it's using. So rapidapi.com is what it's using, and I guarantee you that costs money. So most all of these social media automations and all the automations that you want to really try to do are going to cost quite a bit of money to actually even set up and test. So I don't have any clue what Rapid API is. I've never used it or never even heard of this. So I'd have to do a lot more research into it. But that's why you really do need AI. You need to vibe code and really jump into being able to do this with ChatGPT. So it tells you the steps right here. I don't know what is. That's what I would say. What is Rapid API, right? And then just teach yourself by going back and forth and kind of vibe teaching is what I do. So Rapid API looks like it's kind of like Appify, if you guys know Appify there, which is a library, a marketplace of APIs, third party APIs, different APIs, right? That right. So interesting. But basically, that is going to then you go step by step, node by node, and walk through each one of these and do exactly what it says. So you could even, you take each step, each node. You could say, break it up node by node, and then it will give you the instructions on exactly what to fill out, because the only limitation in your ability to actually have any of these workflows working for you is just getting the APIs connected and getting these third party things actually connected and set up. So you go through here and you just have to set up each individual node. And this is what's, even if you bought someone's workflow that looked like this, you would still have to do a bunch of work to go in here and actually get the exact credentials. So if anybody out there is trying to sell you any sort of automation workflows or anything like that, you better make sure that they go in there and they actually set up all the credentials for you, because that's where the real actual value is not just having a workflow that does all this cool stuff, right? And again, this is probably using close to $200 a month of uh $200 or so a month of software, because this uses Blotato to be able to distribute to all of the different social medias instead of using all the individual social media posts. Blotato is a cool app made by this YouTuber lady, which is really cool. But it's $100. So there's actually a cheaper one. It's $30 a month. But still, it's like you can you can skip that $30 a month and individually connect to all of these APIs, but it is not easy, and that's why Blotato does exist. So it's worth checking out. But at any rate, when you see a workflow like this, you're going to have to get in here and set each one of these individual parameters, set up each one of these individual accounts. So you need a Cloudinary account. So you could either say, how many accounts do I need, and what is the total cost to run this workflow? And then it's going to go through there, and because this is the real biggest problem, again, is just getting all these set up, and then what the total cost is of having all of the things set up that actually work together, because there's quite a lot of things that are working inside of here. So the total cost is, my estimate was exactly right. Look at that. $150 to $280 total cost to be able to actually run this one workflow, which is cool. But again, it's going to cost you that much a month to be able to actually just have all of the pieces together running. Okay. Hey, Ross, thanks for being with me, man. I really appreciate you. All right. So I'm going to keep going on here, making sure everybody's here. I'm watching the chats here. No worries. Okay. So now that is from beginner to advanced. Okay, you find a cool workflow. There's so many, right? Paste it into your N8N. Now, this is a self-hosted N8N versus a cloud N8N. We're not going to go super advanced into that right now. I have videos about that in the course, but I just want to make sure everybody gets covered here, okay? So now you want to make sure you go through here. You got to fill out, it looks like it missed one. You got this one too. You got to fill out each one of these, and you're looking in here for what the URL is, and then you're going to go and sign up for those for them to work. And then it will actually work once you actually get those signed up. Okay. So that is basically how to use N8N to do workflow setup, to get everything going, stuff like that. Now, what I want to talk about is actually going a little bit more advanced than that, because really the only way for you to get good at this is trial and error and just setting this stuff up, right? You can pay someone to give you the workflows. You can get someone else's workflows. if you're going to pay someone, they really need to set up your credentials for you and get into all your accounts and set that up. That would be the most valuable thing you could pay anyone for. And then continue to go from there. And from there, it's trying to make money based off of what you're trying to do. And today, I want to talk to you about how basically any of these guys that are doing AI automation, right? Any of these guys that are doing this agency type of thing, uh, man, I can't spell. There you go. Agency. Okay. Okay, so like this guy here, he's definitely a big guy in the AI agency space. And basically, I'll show
If I
you
was
this video
25
you
years
should watch. Where is it this one? I'll find it and link it in the Whoop group, in the Whoop group. But basically there's a video, here it is right here. This one here. Top AI agency owners
Excuse me.
discuss
Hide.
their
Hide.
client strategies, okay? So what I did, and I'll show you here, which all of you should do, is you go grab the transcript of this video. Okay, grab it. I'm just gonna highlight all this. Do 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 do. Okay, I copy that, go over to chat. Okay, paste that in. All right, and then I'm gonna say, what are the uh, service offerings that these agency owners do? Okay, you don't have to spell. All right. And then it's going to tell me what are the core offers, general bots, right? So everybody started out in bots, and then they bespoke tools, end-to-end automation systems. But really, honestly, when you watch the video, I think it was 8 out of 10 of those people, they're all just doing voice agents. They're doing AI voice calling and setting up voice agents for businesses to do a million different options, right? And then you have Instagram DMing. So again, these are all things that you can easily set up in N8N. But if you want to do an AI agency, if you want to have any sort of money making, this is literally what you should be focusing on, because this is what the top agency owners are actually focusing on for their business. And it's all of these bros here. And if you look at their faces, they're all the bros on YouTube for the most part that you've seen or watched, give or take. And so if they're all focusing on Instagram DM automation, cold calling and sales agents, personal branding and lead funnels, low code, no code, AI education, 5 or microservices. Okay, so mainly it's cold calling, not cold calling, it's DMing and voice agents if you watch the video. So that's really the main play and kind of draw for AI automation, to be able to do those two things, the voice and then the text. So Instagram DMing, again, I would recommend you guys go watch this video and listen to what these dudes say, because it is the way to get into the market as fast as possible. Now, there is a tool here called Phantom Buster, okay? And the thing I want to really kind of hammer into your mind today and this week about how you can really start building AI agency money is the model that actually most of these doing that I use in a certain way. And it's kind of a cheap model. So there's a couple things that we can do. And the first thing is using Phantom Buster, using the ads library, and there's multiple ways of using the Facebook ads library. But in all business, it's always better to go after people that are interested in your competitors. Basically, is what in short. So, automation. Let's just put that in there. So we can see here there's let's just see what this one is. Click on that one. Okay. There's no ads for that one. Let's see. Can I filter? I forgot when I'm doing this. Active ads. It doesn't have any active ads. Okay. So AI. Let's just what's AI? Just type that in. Basically, you go through and you find ads. So I'm served ads all the time. Let me see if I can find one. Growth partner. I think that's what they're called. There's one guy. Let's just do something that we know for sure is running ads. ClickFunnels. Okay, so the idea here is you can do a couple different things with automation. So each one of these ads, you can actually scrape, you can find these ads, and you can go and easily find the people that are liking. Okay. So that's one of the first things that is interesting and is the deep concept of this idea is finding people, setting up automations for lead generation based off of businesses that are already running ads. And then, so anyone that comments or anyone that likes ads that are currently running, actually setting up automation to DM them and message them. So Courtney said, "Sorry, I can't stay so busy." So basically, what all these agency owners do is cold messaging. So they would set it up to have it to where it would cold message this lady. First of all, you would want to go and validate these people first. Are they are they actually a business owner? Do they have money? If they fit certain criteria points, then you go and message them and say, "Hey, I see you're interested in, marketing. Are you in the industry? I'm in the industry too. Do you, ideally you would have all of the um due diligence done to where then you would know. So Kevin Fong is a marketing specialist and founder at Lead Tagger, right? And so then you could go find his Instagram page, which is probably going to be a little bit more, and figure out if there is a need, if he actually has a need for AI automation and help. And really, it's more about lead generation more than anything because everybody needs help with lead generation, right? There's no way around that. So that's the main idea of it. Looks like, I mean, he doesn't need help. He's doing the same thing I'm doing in a way, but probably I'm better. Anyways, uh, that is the idea. And so it's building out specific workflows, and LinkedIn is probably one of the biggest ways that it's going to be a lot more specific on LinkedIn as far as how these are able to work a lot more. But unfortunately, it really does require a lot of deep end analysis for you to do it. So, Phantom Buster, man, I have used this for years and years and years and years, way before AI was even a part of the game. And really, what it does do is it's based off of kind of execution time. And this was one of the first platforms where it would log in as you in the browser, and then I could have it go on and grow my LinkedIn and comment on Instagram posts and basically do all these automations that are logged in directly as me. So this would be really you use this with N8N in tandem, but you don't actually need N8N to use Phantom Buster because it's automation alone. That's the purpose of it. But you can kind of, you work it all together basically. But the idea here is you use the ads library. So there is a Facebook ads library scraper phantom here somewhere. You would scrape anyone that's running ads in the library. Then you would have them feed into like a data enrichment kind of thing with some parameters. This is like the higher level automation, which is really not easy to set up, and anyone that says it's easy to set up is a liar. Okay, I'm saying this in higher level terms because you really want to do this step by step, process by process before you can automate any of it. So you have to collect people's followers, and then you kind of create these tiers, and all of these phantoms work together. So first you would collect someone's, oh, I'm not logged in, but first I'll do a whole nother, I don't want to go into the details of how the software works. I just want to talk about the software, and you guys can go check it out. And I'll have more in the course, in the Whoop community and stuff like that. I'll have details of how this actual software works. But ideally, you don't have to really, you just get in here and start testing out getting some of these going, because some of these are kind of cool. If you have an Instagram, it's cool just to have an auto liker running so that you don't have to worry about it, and you can just have things constantly running, have your channels constantly growing, right? That's the idea here. So I just want to check in. Anybody got any questions out there? If you're watching with me or if you're on the replay, don't hesitate to comment anytime, and I will definitely get back to you and let you know on how everything is going. So, let me know if you got any questions.
Mikey AI.
Whoops. Here we go. Okay, so Phantom Buster is going to be the main way that, like, if you were going to go pay some company to set up your AI agency, right? There's a lot of offers out there, and I know you guys have seen them. If you're going to go pay someone, it's going to cost you 15 grand. Let's just say they go set up this agency. This is the process that they would set up, guaranteed. It is using Phantom Buster as a lead generator, going after, so we could do Apify. And then it's the Facebook. Well, you could just say ads library. Ads library scraper right here. Let's see, there's a bunch of scrapers. So first of all, Apify is an API marketplace, right? So you can grab a lot of different APIs. But this is kind of, you can see there's many different ads libraries, Apple ads, scrapers. There's so many different scrapers. And so again, companies that are already running ads, number one, they have money for you to help them with AI automation. So if you're trying to trying to do an AI agency, AI income, and help businesses do AI, this is the number one method. Using a Facebook ads library scraper, and then finding businesses that are running ads, grabbing by using Phantom Buster, grabbing their followers, then compiling, enriching those leads for followers that really have the best and most potential for you to actually help out. Coaches, I mean, high ticket businesses, coaches, consultants, agency owners really are the ones that need the most help in AI in the internet marketing space right now, because there's a lot of them that they got funnels figured out, but they paid someone else to do all the tech for them. So now with AI, it's way even worse. So anyways, Phantom Buster is going to be the best way for you guys to start getting leads, start getting things running and going, to be able to use the ads library and easily figure out exactly who you want to reach and how you want to reach them. All right. So I don't have a whole lot left to talk about today. I just wanted to kind of go into these basics, jump on here, see if anybody had any questions. I'm collecting as many Q&As and things as I can possibly. And the goal is to help you guys as fast as possible be able to get N8N running, be able to get AI automations working for your goals and for your businesses. A lot of people have many automations that are way too complicated and probably will never be able to get made in a very short amount of time. But with the rapid development of AI agents and how quickly things are going, things are going to be very quickly, you're going to be able to get things done that you want to do, But at the same time, I just want to encourage you to do very simple automations, right? Do things that are very easy and one step at a time that require a lot of human in the loop in between so that there's no mess ups. Because the high level automations, the really cool stuff, the faceless videos, all these types of things, they do require so much money and so much investment in your time to be able to get set up that it's not really worth it unless it's 100% what you're doing and focusing on for your business. Okay. So let me know if you guys got any questions. Hit me up an email anytime in the Whoop group. But that's all I got for today. And I'm going to be trying to get you guys to give me some questions here so that next week I can get on here and get some specific things created for you guys. All right. But thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next week.